So yeah, guys, just as a heads up, we're doing this a little bit differently. We don't actually have a bot, but we instead have someone in the flesh. Square himself has offered to essentially be the bot for tonight and keep track of the list.
So far, it looks like our first map. Whoa, we already got a lot of people in here. So yeah, even though we don't have the bot, looks like we'll be pretty well underway here. And Square, huge shout out for proffering to take a list and take one for the team. And so again, huge gratitude there.
Let's get on our game phases here. This is going to be King of the Hill, round 28, Jar. That's pretty freaking awesome if you ask me.
Jeez, we're getting close to the big 3-0.
I know. I have to do something
And
pretty.
someday we'll surpass your age in rounds. Someday.
I'm hoping they play this one.
You know, I've been keep hearing accusations of Almost Lost being very, of course, rail-oriented, and it does have some slant towards that, but accusations of it being misbalanced. But, you know, whenever I played or whenever I see a game played on it, I don't see, someone running the map and dominating. The three yellow armors are in, different enough places where, yeah, you can soak back, you can get some armor control there. So it's not quite fair to call it an unbalanced map. I like it myself. Alright, well again, crazy week already, even though it's only, jeez, I can't believe it's Wednesday already. But yeah, craziness already, and this weekend we're going to be bringing more Quake America, and the week after that, the Silent Gamers Cup, which is going to have quite the list of invites. And actually, Sev has, he's in the server now, Sev has let us know that most of those invites have proffered to actually be there and to show up, and 04 is still on the table. There's still no definite no on that, and actually there's been some talks with, I believe, Rafa earlier today that went along the lines of, yeah, it's still definitely doable to see 04 here.
If he comes out of retirement, that'd be awesome.
He's signed up to Quake America a few times, has never signed up.
Right. Well, I mean, I know that Annika gets map pick. I know that he's been practicing. He's been playing against Rafa, but things have been. Let's just say he's a little bit out of shape, I would say. But we'll kind of see how it goes.
Looks like Sev is actually crashing and having to reconnect a lot. He wanted to go up against Zam in the first round, but looks like
it's okay.
Yeah, he is. He's having a fear attack.
Nice one. That was good. And if anyone who is new to Quake Live, let me. Oh.
You'll figure it out during the match.
Yeah, never mind.
We got things readied up, and we're going live here in 3 seconds. Zam versus Annika on ZTN T1. All right.
Anika's going to get the GL spawn. Zam gets rail and is able to back into Mega. So better start for Zam. Annika hopefully will run quickly and grab RA. Did, and spamming the door with grenades. Great play so far by Annika. Gets away from the LG, and nades just barely miss Zam. He only has 89 health, so that nade would have killed him had it connected.
And now Annika's trying to throw out some rails here, and again, really nice play, losing control early on, having that first grenade spawn, but really keeping his head really well, and throwing out a couple good rails, missing the clutch one as Zam goes for red armor. But Annika's dropping down here, fairly aggressive move, denying exit from the portal at least, but that could lose Mega Health. Yeah, we just saw Mega Health pick up by Zam, so Annika's now wondering, okay, was that the best route to take? A little bit of gunplay there.
Yeah, I'm just reminding people.
But Annika's done a good job of, even not being in control of at least managing to do damage and do enough so that Zam just can't go, headstrong and take down Annika whenever he feels like it. Annika's done a pretty good job of keeping Zam back far enough away, and that is looking to shape up at least to put Annika with at least give the Annika the ability to grab control here. But here's a
nice.
Oh, beautiful rocket. Even if that rocket did not turn into a frag for Annika, that definitely saved his life. As you can see, Zam was coming around the pillar, ready to throw out that last rocket, and Annika just shoved him right back in his hole.
Really, really well done. And, strangely enough, it's been the nades that have been extremely powerful between these two players. Both of them using it to great effect. Annika now is going to back off a little bit here. hoping to get in on Mega. Instead,
Spam
gonna
Mega
land
like nothing else.
great nades, and I think there was also a follow-up for Rail. Let's go take a look at
That's it
Zam.
right there.
Yeah, no armor. Anakin might get first frag here,
Ooh, Zam's
and
looking
does.
good. And there's first blood.
Solid.
And see, all those grenades put a lot of focus on the Mega, and that let the fight turn into something where Annika was in a better position to go straight from that to red armor. And that was the first armor slash Mega pickup for Annika, but it was a telling one because now Annika's going to be in control here. Well, maybe not. Zam's
Nice
spamming
move by
out
Zam.
a lot of rockets to keep
Nice job.
Annika stuck in here, but Zam got
It
in the
didn't
wrong
pay off.
place, and
But-
Annika was ready
But it was
for
still
it.
a nice
I
idea.
know.
Still a really nice idea.
It was a nice idea. It was the thought that counts.
Zam's
Ooh,
still
Annika
stealing Mega
tries
away.
to rush in for control of Mega. Yeah, so now, actually, this is still looking really good for Annika. What started off as a total... oh, wow, nice pop-up.
Almost.
What started out as a total control for Zam has now turned into only a partial control. So Annika's now looking for the final piece of this puzzle, which is, of course, the Mega Health. But nice rails, and those are definitely going to be shoving Zam into a place where he can't really put up a great fight here. And we have Mega coming up in 6 seconds.
This might be the first one that
ready
Annika
for it.
gets in
Annika's
on.
position.
Yeah, Zam
Ooh, but now
trying to
in the
muscle.
hallway.
Yeah. And I have to say, you know, Annika doing better than I expected. I know this one should be close based on what we've seen these two players do in previous King of the Hills. But right now, Zam's getting shut out, and he's saying, "Wow, I suck." Effortless laughs. Oh goodness! Showing up with a pump. Now, why would you
It's
be at
always
Mega?
those, you know,
That's silly.
it's you got to resist that temptation for, okay, one more shot. I just got to jump up for one more shot. It's that last shot that'll kill you. All right, so now there's Mega and red armor for Annika, and just as we were saying, the partial control for Annika has now turned into complete control with that last red armor pickup. And now Annika's on the prowl.
Not really, because you know, Zam's been able to get 50 now. That was a nice move by Annika to take that yellow armor,
Well,
but well, Zam walking
Yeah.
into a rocket, that basically shut down any chance of a comeback he had. He'll be out of the game for probably another 30 seconds. It won't be able to get in on this red armor, and needs to pick a new route. Now, going to Mega is a
gonna
mistake.
teleport all over your face.
There it is.
Oh, what were you saying about those nades?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but Mega was a big mistake. I mean, you can't sneak it away from somebody who has time on both Red and Mega,
Right.
and they're not coming up at the same time. And even on this map, when they come up at the same time, it's risky, because you can get from Red to Mega so quickly.
Ooh, wow, Zam's got some balls heading straight through the grenades, taking a couple, and that messed up his jump enough to the point where Annika was able to shut that out, and Zam is now on the run, and there's the last little bit of it being tickled off by that LG. And that puts Annika 5 in the lead. Zam yet to get on the board. Ooh, nice rail.
Yeah, so far Annika sporting a 33 rail, not too bad. LG's a bit off, and maybe Zam can use that to his advantage, but you know, really, the way for Zam to get back in this, oh, this is a nice trap. Yeah, waiting just to see if Zam dropped down all the way. Instead went to RL, came back. Now, one thing I'm really liking, though, is that Annika is running at least one of these yellows. So if you go and take a look, Zam is only able to get one yellow at a time, and even now, might not get it. That's a nice initial rocket, though, but down to 44 health can be railed off, and trying to pick... This is actually dangerous to stay for this. Really dangerous.
It is.
Bye,
This
Zam.
is going to be a fight over this. Oh, and rushing in for it was the interesting choice. I mean, he didn't, you know, go for the one more shot and leave.
No.
Oh, this
No,
is interesting
never
by
should've.
Annika, shutting off plasma.
Yeah, for Zam, like basically that's going to be the story of his life for this map, is that he's staying around too long, thinking that he can be somehow sneaky and get some sort of shot. And that's fine if there's nothing on the board to get, if there's no yellows to capture, which is basically all he should have to work with. I mean, he should not be challenging for this Mega or Red until he's got 100 armor, and if you go and take a look at him,
At
he's
least
got
not at that
23.
range.
I've only seen him with
Right.
about 70 total.
Well, that and all of his challenges have been from really close range or
Nice.
rushing right at... Oh my, wow. Ha ha ha. I'm surprised he even